Alright, welcome to the first primetime live stream I've done in a while, although it's not game development, so the viewership's not going to be as high as, like, 100 probably, I don't know. Who knows, maybe I'll hit it, but, yeah, just going through the rest of my games. There's apparently supposed to be someone coming to do an inspection in my apartment. If they show up, I'm gonna have to end the stream, but other than that, I've got like 3 hours. So this is, I actually forgot this game when I was playing last night. This is Solitary Freedom. It's a game that I never put on itch.io. It's on on my old Ludum Dare account, and I just found it, so I'm playing it. This is probably one of the shortest games I've made, though. Apparently it's a puzzle game, like a real-time puzzle game, similar to Gleam Shroom. So yeah. I'm gonna go grab the link though. I went to my Twitter. Oops. Give me a moment. Probably just heard me open up the stream. One moment. Boop, boop, boop. And we should be good. Alright. So, I think the barrels stop me. They break if I hit them. If I hit the spikes, that also breaks. So the easy way to do this is to go up, I think, and then you... Oh wait, no, you actually have to go right. Interesting. That's an interesting timing. I have to like catch it when the spikes are going down. Man, that's rough, the timing on that. No one chatting. Yeah, that's strange. Normally people say hi. So this is a bit unusual. Yeah, there's someone that says hello. I have to catch it going down, and then... Wait. Hold on, I don't think I'm supposed to go that way. How do you... I might be missing this. So the barrels stop me, and if I hit them, they break. I have to hit that right barrel. Oh, I see, I'm dumb. That's the way you do it. Supposedly the first level is easy. And this one's apparently hard. I'm trying to figure... So, it looks like I either... Wait, no. It looks like I go from the top. So... Oh, hold up. That's not gonna work. So there's a straight path coming from the left. That's the only thing I see. So I have to go from that block just right below those 2 barrels on my left here. But the question is, how do I get there? So presumably I go this way. I think that's the only option. So from here... From what I read, because I was reading through the comments on the Ludum Dare page, a lot of people got stuck here, but then people said that the people that figured it out said that it was actually super simple. Or like that they were surprised they didn't figure it out sooner. I'm wondering what that could be. Hold up. I mean, there is this. Wait. Oh. But that doesn't line up, does it? Oh. I see. Yeah, that's how you do it. It's a tough one. So I have to time it with the spikes. That's perfectly wrong. Alright, so I guess people are confused by those barrels on the bottom and thought they were supposed to hit them or something. Yes! Okay, I think there's only 3 levels in this game. How old am I? 20. What's the name of this game? Solitary Freedom. It's not on my itch.io. And I'm from America. Well, from Florida. Okay, so this one presumably isn't as hard as 2, because I don't think I remember reading anyone complaining about this one. Where's the exit? Hold up. I think I'm supposed to go... There's like 2 divots in the roof. I think the right one is where I'm supposed to go. Which would mean, so there's that, I can't see my mouse, but there's like an L-shaped thing in the top right. I need to get to there, which for that I need to be on the right wall which means I need to get onto the roof. Okay, so there's a couple ways to go about this. Well, I think the start is like that. And then I have to break this barrel. Oh, do I only get a certain amount of moves? Interesting. I think it's like this then. Alright, the barrels give me more energy. That seems to be what it is. So I can go like this. Okay, I can't. There are easier ways to solve this puzzle, but I have to time this right. Nope. Alright. I don't. Okay. And then I can go right, down, and then up. Alright. You can see that this is split between my old username and my current username. I'm not on Instagram. Alright, next game. So, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of looking to figure out what that was. Hold on, I gotta check something. Alright, I'm back. So I have a few different games that could be. I can't remember what's next. It could either be I'm gonna pull up my itch.io. You're not gonna see anything. I don't want to go through the effort of actually wait, I might be able to just show you my desktop. Whatever. Nah. So I think next is either Quick Draw, TCG. Well, Whirling Blades is coming up and then there's Guardian of the Tree. So I think Guardian of the Tree might be next. So April 19th, 2018, we have, okay, Whirling Blades was way later in 2018. And then April 23rd, 2018. So I think Guardian of the Tree is next. Where's Shadow Tower? I need to figure that out. Hold on. So Shadow Tower is another game I never released on itch.io, and that one was, I thought it was bad, but I actually won the Alaka Jam with it. Hold up. Entries. Shadow Tower. Shadow Tower was 2019. Well, when was Spike Dungeon? I think I must be coming up on that then. Spike Dungeon was October 2018. So Guardian of the Tree is next. This is an interesting one. It has a tiny window, so it's gonna look a little bit blurry. I think it's like 2x scaled. Alright, I'm actually gonna have to dev game cap. Alright, almost got it. This one's got good music. This is still, to this day, my favorite soundtrack I've made for this game. Hold on, I'm gonna restart the game because oh, now it's tracking my. All right. So I can press E here. So I plant stuff. I think you just like live on this island. Can you just like fly? I don't know how the flying works. Scare away bugs. Where are the bugs? Alright, I'm just gonna move left and right. I think the bugs glow. Hold on, these are bugs. I think. They're like single pixels. They actually don't glow, it looks like. So I just have to move like left and right, pretty much. The bugs will kill my plants if I'm not careful. I think they already killed one. I can't tell. Oh no, never mind, they didn't. I've got 4 on the right and 1 on the left here. I should have planted them all on the right. So like you're like some spirit doing some gardening on an island, and then humans come in the day to collect the fruit. So if I plant a light plant there, I don't have to watch it, I think. I'll read chat after I beat this game. I don't really get much of a chance to read chat with this game. Unless I plant my stuff correctly, in which case I can, but... I need the white plant to grow. It keeps away the bugs, if I remember correctly. I think the comments on itch.io for this game are like super positive, or oh no, I think there's just one positive one. Finally, that white plant grew, and that should keep the bugs off of those plants on the right. So I can just say here. Yeah, someone said it felt like meditating to play this game. Okay. They said the bugs are hard to see. Alright, I can read chat while I'm just going left and right here. Are your games listed on Steam? Yes, 2 of them. Did I just... Why did it start blinking? What? Which one would I recommend you try first? I mean, if you really want to, you can get one of them, or just whichever you think looks more interesting. I personally like Drawn Down Abyss more, but they're both old games, so I don't have, like, I'm not a huge fan of either of them at this point. Like, well, like, to tell people to play them. I like Drawn Down Abyss, but I don't recommend it. Like, I don't promote those games in my videos because I can do a lot better nowadays. I might end up doing perfect on this game. It's a very simple game. This is the first game I made, like, after I just looked a little bit into music theory. Alright, so there's a bug, there are bugs up here. Thankfully I don't have to watch on the right side at all, but It's almost done. I don't know if the game closes. It might just close. Alright. I got 5 humans. I think that's the best you can do. If your plants die, you get less humans. Because then you get less fruit on the tree, which gives you less humans. Alright, I'm gonna leave this here so you can actually see me browsing through my files in a moment. But I'll read chat. Actually, no, I'll pull up the next one first because I probably can, right? Okay, yeah. The next one is the one that Drowned Down Abyss is based on. So I can actually pause it by just pulling up my hand. I forgot this one's loud. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Alright. Now, dev game cap. Here we go. This one's a bigger window. There we go. This is my second favorite track I made, and I made these both back to back. It was like within 1 week that I made both these tracks. But a lot of people don't like this one because they think it's grating, but I like it. I could probably adapt this to not be chiptune, and it would sound pretty good. What's the best programming language for games? That's debatable. Shadow Tower is so hard. I'm not sure about that. I feel like it's one of my easier ones. Like, go play out Artifact Hunter, like I was just playing yesterday. That one will take you a while. Can you make some tutorial on how to make a platformer game? I did. I prefer Python over C# and C++. This is day 2. Yep. I streamed yesterday for like 5 hours. Most of it was Artifact Hunter. Can you make a game like Hyper Light Drifter? Like, I've been meaning to make like a top-down game at some point, but Alright. What's the bar near the top right? Oh, on Guardian of the Tree. That's like the progress in the night. OpenGL for 2D games, it can work fine. You would basically end up building your own framework on top of it. So it might be worth it to learn OpenGL through that. So that's fine. Yeah. It's more viable than using raw OpenGL to make 3D games, though. That's what I would say. As in, doing OpenGL with 2D is more viable than 3D. I started Pygame in 2013. So like this is 2018. So by this point I've been working with Pygame for like 5 years, and you can see my pixel art's still not great, and I've been doing pixel art this whole time. What grade am I in? I'm in college, so I'm a senior, I guess, but whatever. I'm not doing Pi Week. I started coding at 12, not 13. I think you might like Pygame actually might be better than working with C++. It's hard to say. It depends what you're doing. Like if you're making games similar to mine, Pygame is probably better. C++ should get more performance, but you're going to be making games very slowly because there's a lot of work put in when you're using C++. There are like C# frameworks, Java frameworks, other things you can go with, Lua, that are better than C++, but C++ isn't that bad for game development. That's what you use with Unreal technically, but yeah. Favorite Windows version? I mean, I kind of like 10. I started on 7. Or, I mean, like, actually, I guess technically when I was a kid, I was using a computer that wasn't mine, that was on XP, but, anyways, time to play this game. So I don't think you win this one. So, it's a very, unlike Drawn Down Abyss, you can't spam the pause button for the cards. Alright. So there are some spikes that pop up below me periodically. So double jump, 5 seconds, 1 point. So, oh, you play cards to get points. This is one of the main differences between this game and Drawn Down Abyss. In this game, you have to get points by playing cards. And I can either go fast or I can get my double jump. So, well, there's another point, but I will turn on double jump here. So now I can double jump. But yeah, you can very clearly see how this turned into Drawn Down Abyss later. That's a lot of cards. Wait, is that invincibility on the right? What is that? Invincible? 3 seconds? Interesting. Choose a new card. Heal or speed? I'm gonna take heal. You know, I should have done that with Drawn Down Abyss, where you choose a new card from a set of cards instead of just having to get one at a time. That would have made the experience much better. 11 AM. I can't reach it. No. The game gets pretty intense later on, if I remember correctly. Oh, and also there's bullets like that. There's bullets, there's raining meteors, there's spikes. Lots of stuff to be careful of. I already took a hit, but I do have a heal in my hand, so I think I should be fine. Oh, no, I don't have a heal. I have one in my deck, but... look at all these cards. That's a bug. Interesting. Oh no, I have a full hand, that's why. So I guess I can't pick up cards if I have a full hand. That's not a thing in Drawn Down Abyss. You can pick up as many cards as you want. So I need one more point. There we go. I didn't get to pull my heal. I think the deck's something like 15 cards. High noon. I'm bad. Well, that's good. I don't know if that's a full heal or a single heal, so I'll wait and see. I think that's like 1 heart, probably. I forgot there's tumbleweeds too. There's a lot of... Ow. Okay, that's 1 heart. I can't get that one over there. I need a double jump to get that one. So, that's like... Ooh. I forgot the cards get more interesting. There's quite a few things that show up here. Ow. That was just bad timing. But I always get a full heal after passing. I almost got hit by that. I don't have a double jump, I can't get that card. But it gets pretty chaotic if I remember correctly. Oh, I can do it. I can't reach my platform I made, but it does act as a roof. So now I can stand on the platform. I don't know how this lasts. I didn't read the card. It might be permanent, who knows? Oh, that's why there's a card in Drawn Down Abyss called Platform. I can just turn invincible, and then we... Barely got it. 1 point. There we go. Triple jump. Oh, platforms are permanent, it looks like. But this is really good. Public seems evil twin, but it's 7 days instead of 40 hours like you usually do. I did Pi Week once. It was very toxic. I've explained this before, but there are a bunch of people that were giving zeros in every category to every game to boost their own game, and a bunch of people leaving insults in the comments because they're anonymous. I don't know if they've fixed those issues, but the time I participated, like, it seemed like the majority of the comments were just people being toxic, or just from people that were manipulating the voting system to try to win. Like, I think the person that won was manipulating it. In Python Turtle is Python Turtle suitable, or is Pygame? Turtle, I think, is just like an educational thing. I don't think people really use it. Anyways, this is one of the better games I've made. This is for the Ludum Dare. I think it did pretty well. I think some people complain about the spikes, the fact that you only get 1 pixel to see them. This running animation is weird. I can't reach it. I need more double jumps. My hand's kind of empty. Alright, so I do have a double jump now, so I can get high cards, but I'll use that heal. I think you can get above 3 hearts, maybe. Ow. Ow. I might actually lose here because I'll sit here now. I don't know if this is safe. One more point. Triple jump. I'll take it. Oh no, I died. I died. I think it shows me how far I got. Maybe? No, it doesn't. Interesting. But that's that game. I think beating it was technically just trying to get to high noon. I think it goes on forever. Yeah. So let's see what's next. What do you mean am I going to participate in the Alka Jam? The Alka Jam just happened. There's not another one for like half a year or something. But I did participate in it. So I did that one. I did. Oh, so is it Rolling Blades or Spike Dungeon? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna go read the comments for. I'm gonna read the comments for to draw TCG, and I'll try and see if I can make it so you guys can see. So if I go to here and then go this, okay. Behold my browser window. All right. So we have, this is the page. I'm curious what the scores were. I got 64th in fun. That's pretty good. Like this, I think this is my most successful Ludum Dare game. I think I technically scored higher. This is my old account. This one's my new one. This one is DaFluffyPotato, and then the old one's CMLC. And I've just played like these 4 between yesterday and today. This one's one of the ones that's coming up, I think. it's probably, I'm not sure where that plays in, but oh, you can make it through different days. Interesting. So it's like 10 a.m., 11 a.m., high noon, and then you can go through a bunch of days, and then there's the amount of points you got on that day. Interesting. I heavily disagree with this. So it's generally pretty positive. Oh yeah, there's this guy who made he made Catbirds, like a mobile game that's actually rather popular. So wait, hold on. Actually, I'm not gonna search it up because other stuff comes up when you search Catbird. If I remember correctly, it's kind of weird. But yeah, it's generally pretty positive. Probably the most positive feedback I've ever gotten on a game. It's just because there wasn't, like, doing well in a game jam is a matter of having something that's decently good, but then just not making any mistakes. Like, I mean, there's some minor stuff, like minor improvements that could be made to this game, but overall, there wasn't much wrong with it. I mean, like, probably a little bit more visual clarity on the spikes would have been good. And then I guess the user interface is a little bit confusing, but I don't think that's too much of an issue. Look, I don't know exactly how I would go about fixing that. It's not that big of an issue. It's more of an issue of people aren't used to games like this. The theme for this Ludum Dare was like what was it, crossing two genres or something. In an unconventional way. I don't know what it was titled. Let's see if I can get to it. Theme. Does it not show there? Combine two incompatible genres. So I did card game and bullet hell platformer, so I actually did 3. But card game and bullet hell was the main idea here. And then this turned into Drawn Down Abyss, and that's where that idea came from. A lot of people ask me where my ideas for game jam where my ideas for my games come from, and they come from game jams. When I get themes like this, where it says, combine two incompatible genres, and I just chose bullet hell card game, I got something interesting, and that's where that came from. Like, I've made enough games that I can take a concept like that and force it to work. Some more than others, I would say. Sometimes I mix things together and it doesn't work too great, but I can make it work to some extent, like make it a playable game. And then other times it gets stuff like this where it turns out pretty well. Like, I think if like a lot of the ratings get normalized here, if I improved like the graphics, well, that's actually pretty high, but if I improve the graphics, probably the audio, I guess, I could have gotten top 100 overall. And that's something I still haven't done. To this day, I still have not gotten a top 100 overall, I don't think. So this one I didn't score very well on. As for graphics. That's just kind of my thing at this point. Let's see. So if I go over to here, I don't know how these two did. I think Precious Cargo is the first time I cracked top 100 in anything. I got it in theme and graphics. I mean, this was a pretty good, it's, I guess, top 100 fun, but it's exactly 100th. But I did pretty well with this one for how early on I did it. Because this is pretty old, like, 2017. So I'd only been coding for like 4 years. Like, I made this game closer to when I started coding than where I am now. Because I'm at like 8.5 years. This one I got 28th in graphics. I can beat that easy now. I should be able to. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe people are better making graphics now, but I can do a lot better than this visually. I mean, like my my last Alka-Jam entry was equivalent to a 4.75 on the scale, which would have easily been number one, I think, or at least top three. I don't know. But Gleam Shroom was kind of a one-off thing because I took a ton of advantage of the like context, like the environmental context of the game, you being in an underground cave, to make a use of lighting effects to make the game look really good. I know how to do that, but I don't know how much I can do to make a game look that good that's like above ground where there's tons of light and I can't go do fancy lighting effects stuff, because that like Gloomstream was carried by the lighting effects. The tile art's good in my opinion, but not that good. It was all in the lighting effects, like the fireflies and the glows from everything. That's what made that game good, or that's what made it good visually. I don't know how this got 43rd. I mean, to me, this one's kind of an eyesore. I don't like it visually. Yeah, but it did all right. Well, another thing I should bring up here is that since this is the compo competition, I'm only competing against people that are making games by themselves. So they're typically not too great at graphics. You can get really high scores in graphics pretty easily. That goes with a lot of solo game jam stuff. Anyways, let's see what's next. So there's Spike Dungeon, there's Bullet Farmer, and then there's Whirling Blades. Where's Bullet Farmer? So I don't know which one's next. So Bullet Farmer is August 12th, 2018. Whirling Blades is June 24th. So I think Whirling Blades is next. And then next up after, I think both of those, right? After both of those is Spike Dungeon, and Spike Dungeon is my game jam game that I'm probably actually most proud of. So it goes like Spike Dungeon, Quick Draw TC. Oh no, that's like of my old ones, because I have newer ones like Aero Blaster that I really like, and Gleam Shroom. But the stuff from like 2018, Spike Dungeon and Quick Draw TCG are pretty good. The game's called Vagrant, not Vanguard, but I do live streams of its development. I just haven't done one in a while. I probably won't do it for a bit. What game jams do I recommend joining? Ludum Dare and Alka-Jam is all I can say. I've only done 3 game jams, like as in like 3 different organizations. The only one I don't recommend is Pi Week. I mean, actually, I'll pull up their website. I'll see what it looks like now. So let's see. I don't know if the comments are visible. Let's see. Maybe it's not so an issue, maybe it is, who knows. Can I... So there's a diary. Interesting. So, at least on this one doesn't seem to be particularly toxic. Let's go to entries. So maybe they did go through the effort of fixing it. I know that I complained about it in the official Pygame Discord, the old one, not the current one. And they were, I think, possibly looking at fixing it, but I just never came back. It's just like, how many entries are there, man? Let's find... Let's let's see. Just looking to see. So like, I'm not seeing anything toxic here. So maybe they did go through and fix that stuff, or maybe they peer review it after I pointed out that it was an issue. Just interesting. Oh, and that's another thing. A lot of the feedback is pretty short. You get better feedback from other game jams, and that's like, you can see that here. Like if I would go to my Alka Jam stuff. Like these comments are much longer. You get more. It gets much more in depth, and you get better feedback to work off of. Because one of the main reasons you would do a game jam is so that you get good feedback, and you can improve your games. If you look at the feedback on let's pull up this one for example. You get stuff like that was fun. This one's got a decent amount of stuff to it. There's a lot of errors from people trying to run the source. Like you get a couple sentences there, but you really don't have much to go off of. You get like a little bit. And then if you look at my stuff here, these are like usually a paragraph or more. This is just a reply from here. Is that? This is multiple sentences. There's all this. That's the kind of shorter one. But for the most part, the feedback you get here is longer. I think that goes for the Ludum Dare as well. Let's see if I can pull up my latest one. The feedback on this one wasn't great, as in like not very positive, because the input was confusing people. So yeah, people didn't like that. But if you look, this is a pretty long one. This is a pretty long one. Some of them get a bit shorter, and that's why I do kind of prefer the Alka Jam over the Ludum Dare. People in the Alka Jam typically give more feedback. And it's funny, I was noticing just recently, one of the people that, I think it was on, hold on. Oh, I'm gonna find this, what I was noticing last night. I noticed this after the stream, not during it. So if I go over here, and I go into the comments, this guy has done the Alka Jam. This guy has done the Alka Jam. And this was before the Alka Jam was a thing. I think it's just those two. But it's funny that I ran into them here, because if you know how the like rating phase works on Ludum Dare, it's based on karma, and or I forgot what they call it. I don't know. I think they call it karma in Ludum Dare. I don't know what they call it. But you rate games, and then it puts yours higher in the list for other people to rate. So it's just kind of random who ends up playing your game, and it's kind of funny that like two of the people here are people I know from the Alka Jam, and this was before I even really met them in the Alka Jam. Anyways. But yeah, just on average though, if you look at the feedback here, it is longer than what you get on PyWeek. Like if you're lucky, you'll get maybe 2 decent length things of feedback. So this one is bigger, but I mean that's not particularly useful. This is not particularly useful, so realistically you get this, which is medium length, and then this is also kind of medium length, but then the rest is like not much. So you make an entire game, you spend a whole week on it, and then you get like 2 medium length things of feedback. Oh, you know why it's not toxic anymore? This is why. there's users associated with the messages. It used to be entirely anonymous, so people would be very toxic about it. I think if you go back to here, I don't know. Let's see if I can. Yeah, this is what it used to look like. This was like 2010, so I probably came in at the peak of the toxicity, and then they decided it was too much of an issue because of how bad the one I was in went, and they removed this format where it's like, here's the rating, here's the comment, and yeah. Let's see if I can find Guardian of the Tree. I don't think mine was too bad in terms of what I received, like, comment-wise. But I think I remember seeing some very rude stuff on some other stuff, on other people's projects. So I think it was like 2 worlds or something. Yeah, 2 worlds. So if you go to entries, oh, here's mine. So look at this. Person put all ones. I think this doesn't count, I don't think. There's that. A lot of people didn't understand it, so like mine was more reasonable in what I received. But if you go to some of the other projects, I'm not sure if I can find them. I think the more poorly rated ones. Let's see. What would it be? Maybe there's a lot of them in here. I know this is an acid pack, so a bunch of people saying it doesn't work. Hold on, trying to find. Where is I know there were a bunch. Like I know I saw at least one, probably more, that where they had multiple ratings, where they received like just ones on everything, and it wasn't marked as not working. Maybe this one. Yeah, you get stuff like this. I don't see another one in here, but is the max rating 4 or is it 5? I don't even know. Let's try this one. Oh, this is probably one of the ones I was thinking of. Like, who does that? Just like puts a comment on a game that someone spent a week working on, gives them all ones, and says, nothing special. And I think that's like one of the comments that like kind of tipped me off that something was wrong here. But if I remember, from what I could tell, there were like 2 people going around and giving ones to everything. And they're giving comments like that, like where they say, nothing special. I think, what was it, on mine? Wait, was it on mine or something else where they're like, just no or something? I think I saw something else. Let's see. So I was talking to the guy that made this one, like during the jam and stuff. Obviously, you can give 5s, but. Let's see. What? the amount of people giving ones is a lot. I don't know. Oh yeah, here's a 111. This was. I think this is a different person than the guy that was doing the couple word responses. Well, how can you say nice music and not even give more than a 1 on production? Anyways. But that's how it used to be. And then it looks like the feedback got a little bit better when they fixed the... I'm wondering if they didn't fix it on the very next one. Let's see. So if we go to 26... well, I just have to go to like this or whatever. Yeah, so I guess on the very next one after that last one, I guess because... I mean, just look, I only looked at one a moment ago that was before the one I participated in, and I didn't see anything that was questionable. So maybe it wasn't an issue until that one I participated in, and they looked at that, and I seem to recall that some people that were at least peripheral to running it, I don't even know who I was talking to, it's been a while, agreed with me that there was a problem there with the anonymous comments and everything. But it looks like they fixed it immediately after. So I still wouldn't recommend PyWeek because just looking at the feedback, well, okay, this one is actually all right. These are some longer responses. But in general, I think you get better feedback from other game jams. You also get more categories, because this is 3 categories. If you go over to here, you get 7. The Alka Jam is 6. So you get more numerical feedback. Whereas on PyWeek, you just get 3. You don't get a whole lot of information out of that. So in this, you can specifically break down what the issues are. So like on Gloomshroom, I mean, theme I just always throw out the window, so I'm not concerned about how low that is. And that's not even that low. But like, I'm more focused on making whatever I think is interesting than something that's like super interesting with the theme specifically, or like an interesting way to interpret it or whatever. So I never aim to get a high score on theme. But originality, I prefer to be on the upper end of originality. I don't try to be like #1 on that. So I always aim for gameplay, audio, graphics, and overall. So these are the ones I actually go for. And I can see how I did on achieving that. So I can see that some people weren't a fan of the gameplay, and that was because of the whole real-time elements and mainly the power spike. Listen, not the power spike, the difficulty spike towards like the second half of the game. And like over here, you can see what went wrong. So people didn't like the controls, so I could see that was the issue there. You could tell that between this and the feedback. If I remember correctly, the theme interpretation was very questionable. I don't even remember what the theme was. I did a bit of a stretch. It was like loop or something. What was it? Oh, stuck in a loop. So mainly just you die. Well, you fall off, and if you just fall back onto the platform instead of quote unquote dying, if I remember correctly, or maybe not. I can't remember exactly how that worked. Well, I'll be playing this one in a moment. Anyways, well, not a moment. I got quite a few. When this is after Super Potato Bro, I probably won't get to this today. That'll probably be another stream. But yeah, also just in general, you can get more feedback from a Ludum Dare than you can from a PyWeek, I think. Because in Ludum Dare, you can just play as many games as you want, and you'll pretty much get the same amount in return. So if you just keep playing games, I didn't give any ratings, but I received 30. Wonder how that happened. I probably just promoted it, and then people saw it that way. Normally, I would play games and not in just normally, but I guess I didn't really have time or something. But yeah. Also, for anyone who wants to cheese the Ludum Dare, do not do what I did, where you promote your game by making like what did I do? I did like 2 blog posts about it. Let's see. Did I? Okay, so I posted the game once after I finished the jam. So I didn't even spam or anything. I did what everyone does. I posted it once, and I guess that was enough for me to get 30 ratings. But the trick is to not do this. You don't want people that are either familiar with your work. So specifically you guys watching this, you don't want you want people familiar with your work playing, and you don't want people that are just looking for good looking games from this feed here, because those people are people that are going to be used to seeing better games, instead of going through everything in the game jam when using the normal process where it's just karma based. So when the people going through the normal process doing everything karma based, will see, well, they'll have a better perspective of what the average game in the game jam is like, and typically they will give you more lenient ratings if you ever want to cheese a little there. So yeah, the hard way to win is to have people familiar with your work, rating your stuff, unless there are a couple people. There are people like this, where you're just good enough that doesn't matter, and you can still get third just because you're good. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And then there's also Manigore. I don't know if that's his username here. I'm assuming it is. I'm assuming he... Oh, he didn't even do that well. I mean, well, this is pretty good, but like, he's done better. Like probably this one maybe. Huh, 7th. Interesting. So in the on the old Ludum Dare website, he had some stuff that performed better. Oh, this one did pretty well, looks like. But so I guess it is largely a detriment to have people familiar with your work, and then they just go to your games, because like these are two of the people that I would go to rate their games if I'm just rating some games, because I know that whatever they make is probably pretty good. But then the people that do that, where they go to, like me, where they go to other people's games like that, end up not having a very good perspective of what the average game is like, and they tend to kind of normalize the ratings on the higher end, or like pull them down a bit. So it's hard to get good ratings that way. Anyways, but yeah, to answer that original question, I would still recommend the Alka Jam and the Ludum Dare over Pi Week. Just a better experience. Anyways, time to figure out what the next game is. I think it was, I said it was Rolling Blades, wasn't it? Yes, Rolling Blades. Oh boy. I'll read chat real quick before I open this up. Would it be feasible for a dedicated small team to make Hollow Knight clone, to make a Hollow Knight clone in Pygame? On Pygame, what? In Pygame, presumably. Yes. So actually, there's some stuff where I'd say no. There's a lot of layers of parallax in Hollow Knight, and it's full resolution. I don't think you can get away with that in Pygame. Now, if you did it like pixel art, you just replace the art style with pixel art. Yeah, that's completely doable. So Pygame nowadays, you can do higher resolution stuff. You couldn't in the past, but yeah, nowadays you can't. Well, I mean, you could in the past, but just you didn't have very many layers to work with. Nowadays, you have more layers. So you can do a few layers of parallax, but then it does start to lag. But once we get the SDL2 features, so texturing, you can render stuff at higher resolutions quickly. So when that actually comes out fully, yeah, I'd say you can actually make Hollow Knight in Pygame. Actually, wait, no, there's some shaders that you can't do, but other than that, well, technically, if you want to do shaders, you can do OpenGL with Pygame, in which case that works. But you're basically not using Pygame at that point. But you could technically do it like that, and now you can make an exact Hollow Knight clone. Have you planned on making a creepypasta type game or horror RPG? No. I'm not interested in that genre. I've never even played a game from that genre. Remember joining a 72-hour jam on itch and putting more effort than ever into it? You got all ones and twos. All ones from 2 people. Plus you used Pygame, so it had very few votes because you didn't have a web build. Yeah, so I haven't done like random game jams on itch.io. Like I said, I've only done 3. I've had a pretty good experience with the Ludum Dare and the Alka Jam, so that's just what I recommend. And I mean, like, let me see if I can find my old stuff from the Ludum Dare. This is gonna be a bit of a struggle. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm gonna have to go to archive.org to pull this up. There are some games I'm not playing, and it's just because they're so old that it would have been too much effort to even find them. But I'll see if I can find, let's go to 2014. So we go here. I just have to get someone's profile and then I swap the username for my own. Interesting. Where are the profiles? This is not correct. I gotta go further. So let's go to 2015. I think this is still before the new Ludum Dare website. All right. So from here, so you go here, and then you go CMLC. This is my. You can see that Artifact Hunter was originally made for the 36 Ludum Dare. And then I updated it for the October challenge. My very first Ludum Dare game was Rocky. You could turn to a bunch of objects and you just bounce around and try to like destroy zombies. It was a strange game. I did not do very well. I think hold on. If I go here, down here you can see my chart of my Ludum Dare scores. You can see Rocky is the one on the very left, the very first entry here. You can see it's pretty low, I think. What is blue? Blue is theme, so I got slightly over 3 on theme. Yeah, theme was my best category. But even this, people were, well, yeah, even in this, people were mostly friendly, I would say. There wasn't anything I would call toxic in here, I don't think. So yeah. That's why I kept doing the Ludum Dare. But I would say the Alka Jam is even friendlier. It's just a smaller community. And that's why I'm able to actually win it. It's because there's not very many entries. Will we make more game dev tutorials? Yeah. In a bit. Anyways, it is Whirling Blades time. This is the one that has the worst music of all of my games, in my opinion, so I will turn it down for you guys. And I will turn it down for myself, too. Hold on. Alright. Dev game cap, properties. Back to playing games. Alright. So this is Whirling Blades. It's mouse-based movement. You hit things with your sword. I can't remember if there's more buttons than this. I think it's just the mouse. So you just kind of like hit things. There's not much to this game. You just kind of move around and hit things. The purple spots slow you down. And then you can like hit trees for resources and other plants, like these berries are worth something. If I kill enough enemies, my sword will get upgraded. Oops, I did not mean I clicked off. That's one of the biggest problems with this game, is that you can click off the window and it messes you up. This is where Shifting Edge came from, and also Vagrant. It's a game so bad, but it's kind of where Vagrant came from. It's where a lot of the, I don't know, a decent part of the aesthetic is coming from this game. I think, what is it? Apples heal me? I don't know what it is. Ow. So, I mean, you just kind of keep going. You hit things. You can, like, technically go on for forever if you know what you're doing. So I upgraded my sword. I'll try to get like 2 sword upgrade, or no, maybe get to the last sword upgrade and then I'll be done. It's mainly just, you just keep clicking. There's not a whole lot to do here. You mainly just want to go around the outer edge, if I remember correctly, and destroy these things that are stomping on the ground, because they create the purple spots that slow you down. This is the first isometric game I made, by the way. But yeah, every sword upgrade gets stronger. Yeah, the purple stuff is eventually how you die, pretty much. The purple stuff slows you down. Like the purple tiles, and they're created by the things that are stomping. So you want to kill all of these. And then you can just kind of do your own thing. There's like, what, 3 types of enemies? I forgot. I think it's 3. I'm like stuck in a corner. No. Let me out. I think at 150 of that first item I have on the left, I clicked off. At 150 of that first item on the left, I get my next sword. I think there's only 4 swords in this game. I'm on my second. Okay, that's one way to die. I'm debating whether I should actually keep playing this or not, because there is no end. You just go as far as possible. And this is a very mediocre game. What game is after this? Let's see. Well, I'm about to play it because I'm done with Rolling Blades, because there is no beating that game. So it's either Bullet Farmer or Spike Dungeon. I think it's Bullet Farmer. Bullet Farmer and Spike Dungeon are both games you cannot beat. They're just like, you go as far as you can. So Bullet Farmer is next, and then hold up. Wait, Super Potato Bros coming out. I gotta see when that is. I think it's like, what, September 19th, 2018, if I remember correctly. Yeah, September 19th, 2018. So I have Bullet Farmer, then Super Potato Bro, then Spike Dungeon. So I'll do Bullet Farmer, and then it's time for the long-awaited Super Potato Bro. Alright, Bullet Farmer time. This is gonna be quick because, like I said, you cannot beat this one. Man, every single game I make is a different sized window. If you want a random number generator, just look at the sizes of my windows across my games. What is tutorial? Use arrow keys to move and jump. Shoot bullets at fertile mounds of dirt to plant bullet plants. These can be harvested for more ammo. Slimes love to eat dirt. Shoot them to keep them from eating the dirt you grow bullets on. Don't run out of space for farming bullet plants. Your machine gun has 2 modes. Press C to change them or X to shoot. The plant mode makes your gun target fertile mounds. The slime mode makes your gun target those pesky slimes. You can see the current gun mode on the top left. The amount of ammo left can be seen on the bottom left. Okay. I think I remembered all that. Wait, it's X and C. Yeah. How many games have I made roughly? If you're counting just stuff I've released that people have been able to publicly play, it's probably like 30 something. I've done like 20 something game jams. Which module do you recommend for game development in Python? Like, it depends on the situation. I like Pygame. There is Raylib. There's all sorts of stuff. You can use Asina, Pyglet. Some people like Arcade. So, I mean, whatever you like. Oh, I forgot. I uncapped the frame rate on this game. I removed the cap on the frame rate because I wanted to test some stuff. I wanted to see how fast it would run on Pygame 2. And I hadn't run it since, so it just went crazy. So I gotta switch it back to the correct window. Bullet Farmer. There. All right. Wait, hold on. I can turn up the audio. This one has better audio by a long shot than Whirling Blades. So hold up. Oh, there it went. Okay, I'm not playing. I'm not doing too well right now. Is it just? I mean, that's one way. The slimes are harder to hit when they're stationary. I am really bad at this game at this point. I keep forgetting I can double jump. So my main objective is to just kill the slimes, and then secondary objective, get more bullets by planting stuff. I'm not sure how many bullets each plant is, but I almost want to just give up the plots on the right because they're too far away from the other stuff, and I only have 2 of them. Keep falling off. The way the gravity set up in this game isn't great. After I play this one run, I'm gonna compare my score to other people that played it. Oh, you can only have up to 200 bullets. It always just shoots at the closest slime. Okay, so this is where you start to lose pretty much. You pretty much only want to shoot slimes that are coming in or that are on your plots. You don't want to shoot them when they're leaving, because otherwise you're wasting, because they're just gonna go away. They leave after one plot, if I remember correctly. I can't get through all these slimes, there's so many. Okay, I'm running out of bullets, I'm gonna lose soon. I'm out of ammo. So it's like, you get, I don't know, okay, I'm completely out now. I have to lose. So 190 seconds isn't too bad, 191. Let's see what people got. Holy Jam. My games, or, no, I gotta go to CMLC. Alright. Okay, I see 166, 152. Seems I actually got something pretty good. 191 doesn't seem bad. Oh, come on! The guy that runs the Alakajam got 202. I could probably beat that if I played it a second time. I don't know what my personal record was. Maybe I said. I think I probably intentionally didn't say, because I didn't want people to not share theirs, because I didn't think they were doing very well. Because that's what a lot of people do, where they see they didn't do too well, and they don't share that, because they don't want it to look like they didn't spend much time playing the game. Anyways, Super Potato Bra is next, surprisingly. So I went from that game to making Super Potato Bra. And I believe the game jam where I made Bullet Farmer was the game jam where I got into an argument in the RC channel, and that resulted in the creation of Super Potato Bra, and I made it in a couple of months, I think. So yeah, Super Potato Bra is next. Look at all these games I've got. I have, how many of these are unreleased? This is unreleased. That's like a work in progress that I never finished. Yeah. So I've played like half of these already. Super Potato Bra. I will play this with a controller. You just lasted 266? Yeah, I mean, that's about average, it seems. Maybe actually a bit better than average from what I saw on Ludum Dare website. I'm pretty sure I got like 250 or maybe 300. It gets impossible at a certain point. I don't know. Alright, my controller is plugged in. Oh. See if my avatar will catch up. Alright, it should be synced now, I think. Let me know if my face is out of sync. So, Super Potato Bra time. You can hear it. You know, one of these days, Super Potato Bra is going to become nostalgic for me. Probably. Hold up, I think this is the exact same resolution as Bullet Farmer. I didn't have to change anything, it was just at the right resolution. Which makes sense, because I made them back to back. Interesting. Oh, I forgot, you have to like bind the controller in the settings first. So tilt the left joystick right, tilt the left joystick up, press A, press back, Those are the only buttons. So, oh, I should actually play this on Steam. Hold on. That would be the correct move. So I can rack up those hours on Steam. Make it look like I've played my games more. When do I reveal my face? I mean, technically there's part of it in my Discord. You won't see my eyes or my mouth or anything. And I don't plan on revealing that. But you can see my hairline. Where's Super Potato Bra? I'm gonna start it from Steam so I get the them hours. I only have 90 minutes on Steam for it. Okay. So, can I like settings, clear save file? Yes, I do want to clear my save file. Alright. I'm not gonna change the display settings. I could go full screen, but then that causes some problems with recording, so left joystick right, up, A, back. Alright, so I don't have... Oh, I guess you start with these 3 entries. Or maybe I messed up the way it handles the pantry. So there's a bunch of descriptions for the, it's a whole society of food. Beef Muka seem pretty dumb. There's... I was having some fun writing those descriptions. Credits. Yeah, the Steam release was funded by r/Python. I highly recommend using Reddit if you want to get projects seen, because it's merit based. Funny stuff. Oh, I forgot it's a 5-year. Oh, it's celebrating 5 years of game development. Question is, will I release another paid game by 10? I don't even know. Anyways, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and then I'll be right back. So. I'm waiting for the avatar to catch back up. It's out of sync right now. Just give it a moment. It like goes at like 2 times speed while it catches back up after I've walked away. Because it stops receiving, like the rendering part stops receiving data. Okay, looks like it's back in sync, so time to play. Today. World 1-1. There are 6 worlds, and if you remember, this world, well, if people watching now probably weren't watching the stream at like 1 a.m. last night, but in the stream at 1 a.m. last night, I mentioned that World 5 has a level that's based on a level from the Crash Sky. Our sign is presented as an engine, but it's like, I wouldn't to me, from what I've seen, it's closer to a framework. There's not like actual definitions for what an engine and framework are, like nothing official as far as I know. So you can just kind of call your projects whatever you want, but colloquially it's closer to a framework than an engine. Or yeah. I haven't tried Ursina. Oh, awesome noob, you probably heard me mention, or maybe, I don't know if you left. Hold up, did I didn't mean to start that one. I can play any of these 10 levels. You get access to the whole thing, but you have to beat every single level too. In order to move to the next world. I'm gonna recenter this. I think that's closer to the center, maybe? There. I don't know. Anyways. So, there's not very many buttons. That's like hitting the first Goomba on 1-1 in Mario. Just don't do that. You thought an engine was a more abstracted way framework? It's something like that. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Some people see it as whether or not it has a user interface. I won't cover marketing much. Maybe I'll do one video on marketing, I don't know. Because I have some thoughts on it. I'm not particularly good on it. At it. I'm using my own marketing strategy. It's not going to work for everyone. I can tell you that. So my marketing strategy is largely in my YouTube channel. It's a reliable way to have marketing for your games. Like if you want your game development to be your job, and you're making a bunch of smaller games, you want a following that will kind of serve as the base user base that will play your games. And you don't have to have enough people that are gonna, like I said, that those people themselves will fund all of your game development. You just have to have enough that it can spread out from there and turn into enough to fund your development from that point. So realistically, I mean, with 10,000 subscribers, well, actually, I would say if you're getting over 1,000 views per video, you can probably, that's enough in my opinion to, I guess the correct way to say it is seed your marketing. You just don't want your game to be entirely unseen. As long as it's seen by a decent amount of people to start with, I don't think it can just kind of disappear too easily, as long as you did a good job. After that, it largely spreads word of mouth, social media, stuff like that. Stuff that's kind of out of your control. There are tactics where you try to email games journalists and stuff, but I mean, realistically, who of you and your friends actually reads games journalism regularly? And how often do you buy a game because of games journalism, as opposed to a YouTube video or something? So, messaging games journalists is not very effective. The better option is YouTubers, but YouTubers are very difficult to get to play your game unless your game is really good. So typically they'll find games by themselves, and that's how that goes. So since the YouTubers find games on their own as opposed to being messaged, your best shot is to just have some sort of audience and some that is familiar with your work for some other reason, whether it be Twitter or YouTube or whatever, or Reddit even. Well, Reddit's not super reliable. It's merit-based, but you don't get a following. So, but Reddit's a good option if you don't have a Twitter or YouTube account. But yeah, you get it started from there, and then hopefully YouTubers will see it or find out about it from other people that have been playing your games. And that's just kind of the overall theory of how I handle marketing. Yeah. You can pay for ads though, that is a thing. I think it can work. I've heard of it working, but the margins are thin. Oops. But if you're making something good, you should be... If I'm having a harder time with this level, the game's gonna be very difficult. I was saying something and I got distracted by the chili pepper. I don't remember what I was saying at all. Oopsie. Do you need to know HTML for Django? I think so. I mean, Django is a backend framework. I'm pretty sure you have to know HTML. This is controller, not keyboard. I'm not sure what you're saying about the spoon. Nope. I think you... Oh wait, no, I think you just run from the beginning. That level's tricky. So the cool thing about this game is that everything is predetermined. The exact timing for everything shooting will always be the exact same. So if you can re-input the exact same thing every time, you can just precisely find a way that's a valid way to beat the game. No, that's not correct. So, and like, so pretty much like, no matter how difficult a level looks, you can just kind of work your way through it and memorize the inputs, and that's just how this game works. If you don't figure out how to do that, then this game gets very difficult, but it's pretty manageable otherwise. So like, I have to be wary of that egg. I have to either go fast or slow. So I'm choosing to go around that egg quickly. Now I guess because I'm going so fast, I have to be mindful of the chili pepper now. And then like as you tweak your routes, you'll have to. So there's a very precise timing, it seems, to go under that shot from the chili pepper, but then not get killed by the egg. Or you can go over, I guess, if you're fast. Okay, so I think the easy option is actually to just wait. Like that. Okay, I stepped into the chili pepper, but... So I need to stop for like less than half a second on that, and then I need to go under... I need a wait jump here, going left. I'm like not stopping long enough here, so oop. Okay, I didn't do that right. So if I can just take this one slowly, and it's... I did not mean to do that. Oopsie. Nope. I made some mistakes with the controller thresholds. No, I didn't. I wasn't paying attention to that leaf move now. No. I shouldn't have jumped there, I should just run for it. Wait, what? How did the first projectile not hit me, but that one did? Oh no, it was the egg, I think. I think there's like a pixel... there's probably like a pixel I can stand there where it doesn't kill me. So I want to wait for that to... Nope, I was trying to go under that projectile. I missed. Okay, I made it finally. That took way longer than it should have. I don't know what makes me more of a relatable game dev YouTuber. Maybe it's because you're using Python? Who knows? I don't... Actually, yeah. Well, so if you're looking at game dev YouTubers for marketing advice, that's not the place you should look. Unless you yourself are a YouTuber. Because the people with large audiences, they don't have to think about marketing, really. They just post a video and they're done. Like, I'm not quite at that point where I can post a video and be done. I still have to go through a little bit of extra effort where it's still worth my time. But if you got like 100,000 subscribers and you're getting easily 50,000 views per video or something, you don't really have to think too hard about marketing. And like, especially if you're someone like Danny, you post one video and you're pretty much done. Okay, so I actually remember this level. You have to like do that. There's a couple ways to do it actually. No. So you can like jump through from the top right, and you can get through there. And then I think you can like run all the way through this level if I remember correctly. I think you have to wait like a tiny bit at the beginning. I need like a single jump, not two. There we go, that's what I was looking for. So it's easy if you do it like that. I think you can run that at full speed if you do it right. Because the hitbox is pretty small. Okay, this world has the best music. I don't know, I have a... I don't know if other people would agree with me that this world has the best music. But, in general, my favorite music that I've made is always the desert music. No. The beef moo cows are probably one of the more annoying enemies to deal with. Ow. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a shortcut on this level that I've seen speedrunners use. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get the shortcut. Yep, you can do that. You don't even have to go around the right. You can just die right there and get it with your body. Alright. I think I just gotta go I run for it. I don't stop. That's the way to do this. No, the egg. The eggs will get you a lot too. It's just, you get caught on corners. Oh, you don't have to step on that wedge on the left there. I guess you can just jump straight up. No, the egg again. No, I almost made it with my body. The body always flies right. The hitbox is so small, you can just kind of run at things, and chances are you're not going to hit anything. On average. So even if you get off the correct timings that you had intended, a lot of times you can actually just make it through, because chances are things are not actually going to hit you. Like that. Easy level. Like, I think the last level on this world is pretty difficult or something. I don't remember. This game was one of the first times I was like, hey, I'm actually having a lot of fun playing my own game. Or, I don't know, I think Artifact Hunt was the first time that happened. And then this one. And it was on the last level of World 2, I'll tell you when I get there. I was like, hey, this is fun. I'm actually spending time trying to beat this. Because I made the level, and then I was like, I didn't think much about where I put things, and I was like, just trying to pass it, see if it was beatable. And I would tweak it based on how it felt. But, I missed. Oh, it's down this way. But yeah, I tweak it based on how it felt. But I would usually try to pass it first, so I was having fun on the last level. I think I made it easier than when I was first testing it. Oh, Alright. I think this must be like second to last. No. These levels are generally pretty short. Oh, this is a long one that I had fun with. This is, I think, possibly the biggest map in the game. I had to drop that chili pepper. No! I almost made it through. I was so close. You can jump over the eggs down there. No, I tried to run around that projectile. I didn't make it. Nope. No, I fell again. The timing there is a bit tricky. I think I need to do a little pause when I'm going up on that section. I need to like stay on that flat part and let that projectile go over me. I'm trying to not jump too high. No! I didn't notice the egg there. So close. This is one of the harder levels in the game, if I remember correctly. Okay, hello. That was unfortunate. That's why you go fast, like this. Nope. I think I'm going a little bit too fast here. No, I fell. That one ledge is tricky because I have to get right there and not go up the ramp at all. But yeah, I can jump over this first projectile here. I just have to be quick about it. Yeah, there's a decent sized speedrunning community for this game for a bit. And by decent size, I mean like a couple people. Like 4, maybe. I don't remember how many it is. This game has been speedrun more than any of my other games. No, I didn't make it. So you have to step all the way up to make that jump. Nope. I should have stayed where I was when I saw that thing hit the ground. It's like there's aspects of this game that are situational, like you see something happen, you have to adapt to it because your timings are not going to be exactly the same every time. But there is still the aspect of you gotta memorize where things are gonna be. Like you see me jumping over those eggs so that I don't get hit by them when they're rolling. And you see me wait here. No! I hit my head on the wall there, trying to go up. Yeah, there's also like me jumping over that. Nope, I didn't jump fast enough. I stopped for a moment I shouldn't have. Hello, that was an unfortunately placed explosion. No, I did it again. I need to wait when the explosion hits that ramp. When the seed thingy from the watermelon hits that ramp. Hold up. I went the wrong way. It'll be here. That's something I needed to fix. I need to fix the fact that you could accidentally change the level while just trying to restart, just because of the way the joystick is. I keep trying to go around that. I should just wait for it, because there's nothing else that's gonna hurt me there. That one explosion at the end keeps catching me when I go through as fast as I can. So it almost seems beneficial to wait like a quarter of a second, just so I don't get caught by that. Or I can go that fast and just run past it. See, that's what... There we go, finally. Do I watch other game developers? Occasionally, like very occasionally. Like I've seen like maybe 3 Polymars videos, 3 Bargy videos, maybe 3 Danny videos. Not too many of each. Yeah. I remember I found Polymars before, like when he was bigger than him, but he was growing faster. Might sound like a stupid question, but how do you find inspiration to make your games? Game jams. I just mentioned that before. I don't think he got popular because Danny 2 and Danny Clips. Are you sure about that? I'm not sure about that. Like I remember, I think I found Danny before 100,000 subscribers. I think I found him when he was smaller than I am now. But like I've only seen like a couple well, maybe 3 or 4 videos of his though. I generally don't watch game development YouTubers. I like the people I watch are like 2-minute papers. What was it? What was it? And then what else do I watch? I don't know. I'm trying to think. I tend to watch the more educational and tech, like in like history and other stuff side of YouTube rather than game development. It doesn't interest me too much to sit through and watch people's devlogs and stuff like that. World 2 already? I just finished World 2. Aha, World 3. Like this game, people say it's stupid hard, but it's like it's a lot more skill based than RNG based. I can beat this faster than Alchemic Archer or Drawn Down Abyss. I think I should be able to, at least up to World 5. I don't know about World 6. I haven't played through it that many times. All right. So World 3. This one's, I think, one of the easier worlds. Like the difficulty doesn't rise too much for this one, if I remember correctly. Just gotta be careful with that beef and cow. Like that level is not hard. I don't think it has like a super hard level like the desert one, like I was just playing. The bumpers make the gameplay even faster than it already was. Like this game's fast to begin with, and then you just hit the bumpers and it's just like these levels like a couple seconds. Oops. Gotta be careful about how I hit that. Try to dodge that chili pepper, and I managed to. Okay, am I going down? I think I'm going down. So if I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to see if I can time it so that yeah, that's what I was looking for. Oh, I gotta jump right after I hit that bumper. No, I almost had it. So you want to wait a little bit so you don't get hit by that first chili pepper. Boom, easy. I like how your body goes flying from the bumpers after you die. I just like watching the body fly around. You gotta be tricky. Like, basically, you can't be moving diagonally when you're dealing with the spam. Your movement, like that. You gotta be moving, and it has to be one of the 4 directions. You cannot be moving diagonally. You will die. No. I was hitting the same spot it attacked me from. So you gotta move and not diagonally. And you're safe. Which makes everything a little bit difficult. I'll get it one of these times. I'm getting hit by one of the projectiles that's off screen. So, as long as I get the timing right with my jumps, I can, like, it's more likely I make it through here like that I get hit. I was just getting unlucky. There we go, that's an easy level. This is an interesting level. I have to like wait for a moment for this sweet pepper to fire, and then I didn't do that right. Actually, maybe if I go fast. No. 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 The plum got me. I bet no one even knows it's a plum. Oh wait, no, I think the food description thing, the pantry, tells you that it's a plum. But other than that. No! 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 I almost had it. I just fell. I need to stop jumping when it shoots me midair. Well, shoots at me midair. There we go. Finally. That took longer than it should have. Oh, I assumed there's a bumper there. Apparently not. That was an easy one. Like, the projectiles occupy such a small portion of the screen. You just gotta be confident that he's probably gonna miss you. And then for the ones that are likely to hit you, you learn the timings, and there's usually only a couple of those per level. In this case, the spam is likely to hit me, so I have to be very careful about that. But other than that... the egg. Like, I wouldn't learn the timing of that egg, because I don't think it hits me if, like, in a normal run here. Yeah, it doesn't, so... So I beat World 3. I'm already halfway done. You see, that's fast. Easy game. Just reading chat. Do you ever watch Sebastian Leg? I've seen a couple of his videos, I think. Maybe 2. I don't even remember which ones he makes. He's the one who makes the, what is it? Like, he's like, how I made this thing, right? Or, yeah, the coding adventure stuff. I've seen one of his videos, it looks like. Okay. But he pops up in my suggestions relentlessly. There's a lot of people that watch game development videos without using the associated, like, language or framework. People watch my videos without using Pygame. So I can watch Sebastian Leg's videos without using Unity. Okay, the timing on this level is annoying. World 4 in general is like pretty brutal. This is where the difficulty spike comes in. My goodness. I think if I go fast... I don't know if I can go fast enough for that. Because there's so many other things I have to dodge if I go fast. Like that plum. I think it's easy to go slow on this. It's not slow enough. So, go here. I need to wait for the second shot. No. I did the funny thing with the joystick again, where I accidentally selected a level. So you want to wait for the second point. Oh, I think the tomato might be waiting until I get close. I don't know. Or maybe, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. So the ideal time is right after the second plum shot. Or, I don't know what that was. Or I can bait the, tomato shot. What, my goodness. I'm gonna stand on the plum. Wait, can I? Ah, I did it again. Nope. I'm trying to stand on that ledge on the right, because I can bait out the plum shot like that, and then I can... Okay, so I have to hit the bumper from the bottom side. And then... There we go, that's what I was looking for. Okay. What hit me? I didn't catch it. Was that the onion? I think I hit the onions thing. That the watermelon's getting like the perfectly correct angle on me. Okay, so I can't wait until that bursts. I can wait a little bit to get the watermelon to shoot, but not that long. I don't know, the timing's completely off now, so I'm just gonna run for it. I don't know. I fell. I could have had that if I went to the right spot there, but I didn't. Oh, the pear got me. So, I gotta wait a decent amount of time. What? Okay. That was too long, I think. I gotta wait like a third of a second. Oh, a little bit longer than that. Just a tiny bit longer than that. Still a tiny bit longer than that. So actually it's more like a second, I think. Or maybe 2/3. Ah, I'm still not waiting long enough. Problem is I have to go before the tomato thing bursts. There we go, like that. So that's where I get the thing that slows down time. It doesn't do a whole lot for me. Oh, by the way, those crystals are from the crushed sky, just so you know. I think they're the exact same texture. Oh, I missed the jump. Okay, that one shot from the beat got me. Yee. There's like multiple interactive items that are from the crushed sky. There's these slowdown crystals, and then there's... My goodness, I have to get to that before... before it shoots me. Hold up. That's the one thing that annoys me about the game, is the way that the, Well, can I, like... Oh, I think I can. Hold on, I'm gonna try this cheese. Oh no, it has to be on the screen. So it's not viable. So I don't think the left side there will get me either. But by the way, the bell peppers are a reference to creepers. If you look at the face they make when they explode, it's the creeper face. Okay, I don't think I can just run there. I think I have to jump when I get down. Like a single jump, not like a double jump. Wait, what? The bell pepper shot got me then. So I want to go past the bell pepper shot and then jump at the last moment like that. I think if I get on the ground, I'm safe from that bell pepper. No, I'm not. Lesson learned. I seem to recall this is one of the ones you can actually cheese on. Hold on. Yes, you can. That's, yep, you go that way. That's the easiest cheese in the game, if I remember correctly. Or the most obvious one. No, no, no. I almost had it. There we go. Oh yeah, this is a funny level. You just like run for it and just hope you make it across, kinda. Wait, I don't know if, do I have to like step on the tomatoes? I think I do. It's just like chaos. The onion got me, really. Oh, I almost got it with my dead body. Only 3 levels left in here. In this world. This is the hard world, if I remember correctly. I think the 5th one's actually not too difficult. What got me there? Was that part of the tomato? I need a single jump to get down there, and then a double jump to get up. Okay, I need to actually just run straight when I get up there. I keep dying because I'm jumping and hitting the tomatoes thing. Like that. 2 more in this world. I think this might be the biggest World 4 level. I can't remember. That's annoying. There we go. That one's a fun level. Oh no, this one's the biggest World 4 level. I needed to hit that crystal. I think it was upside down for a moment there. That's a bug in this game, where you just get stuck upside down until you hit the ground. It has something to do with like rotation, I don't know. No! I almost made it. If that spam didn't hit me, I think I would have made it. I thought I was gonna make it past the pepper. There's 2 types of peppers in this game. I just noticed that. I tried to jump to get over that. Apparently it didn't work. Nope. No, I should just run for it. If I go full speed, I get there before the chili pepper fires. But I have to hit that crystal too. Nah, that wasn't full speed. Nope. It almost seems beneficial to wait a moment. Like that. No, I ran too far. I'm gonna go with the wait. I'm fine sitting there for a moment. No! So close. I almost had that. I had a fast run there and I didn't wait long enough because I got there so fast. If I'd run for it, it would have been fine, but I didn't. What? I jumped up right and that was coming at me. I had a fast run again and I should just run through it. Like that. There we go. Finally. So that's World 4. World 5 is next. I'm gonna suicide. Yeah. The pumpkin is interesting. It's shot split, but like when you're closer, it's not too dangerous. They also have big hitboxes. Wait a second. Do the thing again. Nope. So there we go. I just need to do single jumps to get up there. I should never double jump until here. And then I go here and I can double jump. I missed the crystal. I have to go up and over. I can't go straight up diagonal. It'll catch me. And I have to be fast or else it'll get me on its second shot. There we go. Like that. These are the things from the Crushed Sky, those blobs that make you bounce a bit and give you your jump back. There's like now 2 items from the Crushed Sky in this game. I missed. Oh. Nope. I'm not going far enough there. There we go. It's a bit tricky. Gotta be very fast about it. No, the beef moo cow, those get me a lot. They have a massive hitbox. You can't just dodge it out of luck. And I have to be like jumping over this pumpkin when I'm near it to get to miss me. There we go. Oh yeah. No. I got caught on that corner. Nope. That works. I'll take it. You gotta be very fast with this level or else those sweet potatoes get out of hand. Hold on, I did... Oh, there's a slowdown crystal. I didn't see that. I have to hit that then. tracing accidentally. Oh, that's not how you're supposed to do that. So I'm supposed to go over and to the right. And then I use the green thing to get across to the left. Eat. Could very much be used in 2D games. I'm not sure. Isn't that like backwards ray tracing? Or something? I don't think you can, right? You might be able to do it for like some lighting effects, but like it would be more of a processing thing than a fully visual thing. You like process it that way and determine how you should light things based on that instead of using that as your actual lighting. If I'm remembering what ray marching is correctly. Eat. I have to be fast. Almost. Okay, I have to go at this like full speed. Or do that. And that. And that. So you gotta go at that full speed. Ooh, that was a messy level. This is the level based on the Crushed Sky, by the way. No. Did I go up and to the right? I think I do. It's based on the third to last or second to last if you're not counting the boss fight, the Crushed Sky level. Wait, where does this line up? And this is the last qualified level. This is the last level in the base game. No. And then I updated it, added World 6. And then we got more content. Oh wait, was this? No, hold on, I think this is based on the final, the Crushed Sky level. I can't remember if it's the final or the second last one before the boss fight. I keep hitting the wrong thing. I need one jump to get across to there. And I can't go too fast. Well, I can't go that speed specifically. I can go faster if I want to do that. Okay, come on. So I think I just drop straight down or do a single jump instead of a double jump going into that section. I'm not sure how many jumps to do there. Or I think it's I want to like jump and go under the bell pepper. Something like that. Almost. Okay, yeah, I need a second jump there to like just kind of get around all that mess of stuff on the ground. This is supposed to be the hardest level in the game. Well, in the original game. Then you get to World 6, which came after. Yes, yes. I ever thought of making a multiplayer game. That's up next after Vagrant, or that's the plan at least. Well, World 6, the last level. Or, wait, hold on. Or last world. And I have all this stuff. Look at all these descriptions. I don't remember this. Oh wait, these are because I have access to World 6, presumably. And then I think when I beat the game, I get the last 2 entries, which are Sir Potato Bra and Princess Lechuga. Is the lore to this game? I don't know if anyone's figured it out yet. It's pretty obvious if you read the pantry. Or not pretty obvious, it's somewhat obvious what's going on here. You can see the pixel art's a little bit better here. The colors are a bit questionable, but the actual clusters are better on the artwork. So you're gonna go under. So I want to drop and jump here, and then I run. I almost hit that egg. Ah! So the brown stuff makes me move slowly, so I have to be very careful of it. No, I fell. Hold up. I need to jump like right before that last. Or I can do it like that. I did it again. That's the exact same thing I did last time I got to that point. Actually, I can just run straight, I think. Right? I just gotta like pause for a moment there. I did it again. This way. You pause, and then that puts you in the right spot for that. That's the same chili pepper from below that I was just trying to get around that killed me there. And then I can go past. One of these days, my timing will be correct to get past that first bell pepper. I don't know how it just keeps hitting me. It just somehow manages to hit me every time. I have to like time that jump just right to get over here. Get the optimal height. I mean, that's one way to do it, but I got hit by the second one because I missed. Wait and go. I think it's the way I'm moving it. Oh! I hit it with my dead body. So normally you loop around left and come up above, but that counts too, if I can die right there. I don't know where I'm going. I seem to recall that these levels are bigger. Hold up. Am I don't know which way I'm going here. It looks like I'm going up, not down. But I did see like a pit or something, so it looks like you could almost go down. What is down there? Oh, I guess it's a split route. You can go below instead of above. Above seems easier though. You just like go through there and you're like done. Killed by the plum. Oopsie. I need suicide, that's not good. Come on, I got the angle just wrong. Wait. pumpkin got me. And suicide. Okay, so that pear is giving me a hard time pretty consistently. It's like I want to pause for a bit, but the problem at that point becomes a pumpkin. And then also the lamb chop. I have to wait a bit longer to get through that. Or I can go faster, maybe. Not like that. It's a very tricky part to get through that lamb chop. Now if I can do that, and just not jump and let myself land. No! There's a slow spot right next to the beef moo cow. Oh, it's under it too. So I want to like get up on that ledge, not touch the beef moo cow, and then go over it. Nope. Or I could try the under route. So you go down here. There's a secondary route. Oh no, that angle's not fun. I could get through it, but I don't feel like learning that. Yeah, okay, so the pear gets me if I do that. The pears shoot like 2 projectiles and neither go straight at you, but it has a tendency to be more annoying than some other stuff. I think the only option with the beef moo cow is to go over it with a single jump. Oops. Nope. I almost made it through. I think if I go like maximum speed, I can run through it. Yes, like that. I would... Getting through that lamb chop is super difficult though. Wait, no. I can sit on the ramp and I'm safe, I think, maybe. Oh no, there is the pumpkin I gotta be careful about. But for the most part, it's like safe. I should have made the player's hitbox, like for walls and stuff, a little bit thinner. So yeah, I can sit on that ramp and wait for that to pass. I keep like touching that wall and getting stuck and not being able to go up properly. So I also have to like do an air jump to get across that gap on the top right, because otherwise I get hit by the lamb chop. So I gotta slow down just for like a tiny fraction of a second after I get past that beef moo cow. I didn't do that right. I have to like immediately get to that bumper. Man, I keep messing up that first jump. You like have to go up against that left wall. I didn't stop. I let go like right as I died, pretty much. So I gotta wait a little bit longer for it to stop shooting, pretty much. Hey. What happened? Almost. The watermelon keeps getting me, and that's so precise that like it's very unlikely that happens with that second shot. I did not make that, but huh? That's one way to do it. Oh, I almost made it. If I had run for it at that point. So that's another way I can do this. I can wait here for like now, and no, I didn't know where I was supposed to be going. I was supposed to hit that second jump thing. So I go as fast as I can, and then I wait for like a second, a little bit less, right here. No, and I only do one jump to get up to that ledge, not two. So I have to, it can't be too long of a wait, because I have to be able to get through that moo cow, and it can't be too short or I'll get hit by the pear. So now, and then I also have to be mindful of the pumpkin, so I have to be on the left side of the ramp, not the right side. Yes, finally! That took way too long. It shouldn't have taken that long, but whatever. Where am I? I just didn't mean to do that. Wait, oh, I'm going down. Okay. So there's a bumper over here. Okay, so there's a lot more like walls of bullets with World 6 with the grapes and the lamb chops. Those both create kind of walls of projectiles you can't get through. So you actually have to be very conscious of where those are instead of just running through them with a 90% chance of not hitting anything. So I think you just, I think I have to go like right here, like in, like you do one jump there, then that one gets me. So I have to go left immediately, jump, drop, or that. Wait, no. It's a bit tricky timing. So you do have to like jump, or you can do it like that. No, but then you get hit by that, a bell pepper. If I can just not get hit by that bell pepper, I can actually make something out of this. I have to wait a little bit longer. Timing of slipping through there is tricky. But then, somewhere around there... Oh, hold on. People are here, I gotta end the stream.